I and the Father are one. John 10:30. Many followers of Jesus are familiar with the words oneness, unity, and love, but few have explored how these truths reach far beyond a comforting idea. For some of us, there's a stirring in the heart, a pull toward something deeper, and when you discover the law of one, it can feel like coming home to a forgotten truth. So what is the law of one? At its heart, it's a simple yet radical teaching. All is one. Everything that exists, every person, every tree, every planet and star, every thought and every prayer, is part of one infinite creator. There is no real separation except for the illusion we hold in our minds. The law of one comes from a series of channeled communications known as the raw material, received by a small group in the early 1980s. In these sessions, a being called Ra, described as a collective consciousness, shared spiritual principles about the nature of the universe, the journey of the soul, and the path of serving others. To some, this may sound unusual or even alarming, but if you listen with the ears of your spirit, you might notice how these teachings echo something deeply familiar, the very heart of Jesus' message. Jesus told us, "The kingdom of God is within you." He spoke of the vine and the branches, about abiding in him as he abides in the Father. He prayed that we would be one, just as he and the Father are one. This message of radical unity has always been there, hidden in plain sight. A teaching for the age of awakening. So why does the law of one matter now? Many people today are sensing a great shift, a spiritual awakening that rises above denominations and doctrines. This doesn't mean abandoning the teachings of Christ. In fact, it means living them more fully. The law of one reminds us that our true identity is not our name, our job, or our beliefs. It is love, the same love Jesus embodied. When we remember this, life changes. Enemies become mirrors, forgiveness flows more naturally, and compassion becomes our natural response. Key principles to understand. In simple terms, here are a few core ideas from the law of one that we'll keep exploring through the lens of Christ. 1. Unity. All things are one, there is no true separation. 2. Free will. The Creator honors free will above all. Love can't be forced. 3. Love and light. These are the building blocks of creation, the very energy that forms all things. 4. Service to others. Spiritual growth comes through serving and loving others. 5. Infinite progression. Life is an ongoing journey of learning, healing, and returning to Source. These principles don't contradict Jesus' teachings. They shine a fresh light on them. When we see the universe through unity, we start to understand what Jesus meant when he said, "Whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." An invitation, not a doctrine. The law of one is not a religion. It doesn't ask for a church or a priest or a hierarchy. It invites each soul to seek the truth within, to test every teaching by the measure of the heart, and to walk the path of love. As followers of Christ, we don't lose Jesus in this teaching. We find him more clearly, not as a distant figure in history, but as the living Christ within us, between us, and all around us. Reflection. So I invite you to take this into your own quiet time. What does all is one mean to you in the context of your walk with Jesus? How does this idea challenge or deepen your faith? And can you remember a moment when you felt truly connected to God, to someone else, to nature, or to all of life? In the next chapter, we'll look at Jesus and the cosmic Christ, and how he embodies this oneness in a way that changes everything. If this resonates with you, make sure to subscribe, share this with someone whose heart is stirring, and let's keep growing together in unity, love, and Christ. See you in the next one.